Scene 1. Introduction. Visuals. Cinematic visuals of the deep sea, with footage of a submersible descending into the abyss. Dark, vast ocean depths, eerie blue light, and bioluminescent organisms appear on screen. Text on screen. The mysterious deep-sea microorganisms you've never heard of, voiceover. Beneath the surface of our oceans, in the darkest and most unexplored regions of the Earth, lies a world so strange and mysterious that many of its inhabitants are still undiscovered. These are the deep-sea microorganisms, tiny, resilient life forms that thrive in an environment beyond our imagination. Scene 2. The deep-sea ecosystem. Visuals. Visuals of a submersible passing through the deep sea, highlighting eerie underwater landscapes and clusters of microorganisms, with a focus on bioluminescent organisms lighting up in the darkness. Text on screen. The deep-sea ecosystem, home to mysterious life forms. Voiceover. While the deep sea is one of Earth's most inhospitable environments, it's also one of the richest in terms of biodiversity. From the ocean floor, which can reach depths of over 36,000 feet, to the dark, cold waters where sunlight never penetrates, the deep ocean is home to organisms that have adapted in extraordinary ways. These microorganisms are the true survivors of the abyss, thriving under immense pressure, extreme cold, and near zero light. Scene 3. The abyssal zone, habitat of microorganisms. Visuals. Footage of a sonar map showing the different layers of the ocean, highlighting the abyssal zone. Show microorganisms living around hydrothermal vents, thriving in extreme conditions. Text on screen. The abyssal zone, a harsh yet thriving habitat for microorganisms. Voiceover. One of the most fascinating regions of the deep sea is the abyssal zone, a layer of the ocean that stretches from 13,000 feet to over 36,000 feet below the surface. Despite the freezing temperatures, crushing pressures, and total darkness, this zone is teeming with life. Microorganisms here rely on unique adaptations to survive. Some use chemicals from underwater volcanic vents as their energy source, while others have developed bioluminescence to navigate and communicate in the darkness. Scene 4. Bioluminescence, the light of the deep sea. Visuals. Footage of bioluminescent microorganisms emitting light in the darkness, followed by close-ups of glowing plankton and deep-sea creatures. Text on screen. Bioluminescence, the spark of life in the abyss. Voiceover. One of the most remarkable features of many deep-sea microorganisms is bioluminescence, the ability to produce light. This incredible adaptation serves various purposes, from attracting prey to warding off predators. For example, certain bacteria found near hydrothermal vents produce light, creating a glowing ecosystem of life in the otherwise pitch-black ocean depths. Scene 5. Extreme adaptations, surviving the abyss. Visuals. Footage of microorganisms under a microscope, highlighting their unique features such as specialized cell membranes or extremophilic enzymes. Show footage of volcanic vents where microorganisms thrive. Text on screen. Extreme adaptations, how microorganisms survive under extreme pressure. Voiceover. Microorganisms in the deep sea are extremophiles, meaning they are specially adapted to survive in extreme conditions. The crushing pressures of the abyss can be over 1,000 times that of the surface. But these organisms have evolved unique proteins and enzymes that allow them to thrive in these hostile conditions. Whether they're living around hydrothermal vents, where the temperature can exceed 750 degrees Fahrenheit, or in the cold, pitch-black waters, these microorganisms have adapted in ways that continue to intrigue scientists. Scene 6. The potential for new discoveries. Visuals. Footage of deep-sea researchers in a submersible collecting samples of microorganisms. Transition to a lab where scientists study these samples under microscopes. Text on screen. The hidden world. What new discoveries await? Voiceover. Despite decades of exploration, much of the deep ocean remains a mystery. Scientists continue to uncover new species of microorganisms, some of which may hold secrets that could revolutionize medicine, energy production, and our understanding of life on Earth. For example, the enzymes from deep-sea bacteria are already being used in biotechnology to create more efficient industrial processes. Scene 7. Conclusion. Visuals, a final sweep over the deep sea showing the vast dark expanse of water with occasional glowing microorganisms lighting up the scene. Fade into a researcher looking at deep sea samples in the lab. Text on screen, the final frontier of Earth's ecosystem. Voiceover, the deep sea remains one of Earth's final frontiers, a vast and unexplored realm where new life forms and discoveries are still waiting to be found. As our technology advances, the mysteries of the deep ocean will slowly begin to unfold, revealing life forms and ecosystems that we have only begun to understand. And who knows? The microorganisms of the abyss might just hold the answers to some of our most pressing scientific questions.